Welcome back, welcome back. Gotta get all this out of the way. It's teaching me how to craft, so not the most exciting thing to watch, but guess we're not gonna have to make anything with any of them. Alright. I guess we're not gonna have to make anything with them, but at least now we know how to refine the stuff.
Great! You brought exactly what I needed. The right type, and the right amount. Were you always this resourceful?
I've been told I can come in handy.
You're a good person, Rajal Sadak. You're going to do very well here on Aternum. I hope to see more of you. Have you made friends here? You seem like someone a person would be lucky to call a friend. Back home in Syria, we always repay favors. You've helped me a lot. I hope I can return the favor.
One good turn deserves another.
Words to live by, Rajal Sadak. You could be knight material, and I want to see you make it through a few more summers at least. Has anyone taught you how to make a sword?
No, because I don't use a sword.
I suppose I must do everything around here. I'm sure that once I teach you to make a sword, you'll be able to supply armories. You have that industrious look about you.
So now we have to go back and make something with it, huh? We gotta go get iron. Alright, let's go do the next story quest. Keep you guys entertained.
Good of you to join us, my valiant friend. I heard about your heroics at the mine. You definitely have the makings of a knight. For now, we are simply grateful to have your support. Not quite a full contingent here, I'm afraid.
How can I help?
Before you do anything else, you must build yourself a campsite. It's the wise move when we're this far from Pridewen. There's a splendid spot nearby. Set your tent, relax a bit if you like. We'll be here. Ah, you're back. I'm at a bit of a loss here. A few months ago, this barren beach had nothing but a smattering of pirates. Now it appears to be a war camp. More pirates and supplies arriving by the minute.
We need a plan of attack.
Indeed. It's gonna take an army to drive them out, and we currently lack an army. Perhaps we should pursue a more honorable approach to resolving this conflict. You two stay here and defend our position. I will go forth and challenge the leader of the pirates to a duel. And when I am victorious, I will demand that they withdraw from these shores forthwith, never to return. Oh, well, yes. Good point. I suppose our options will be more limited then. I'm afraid I'm not much of a strategist in a scenario like this. What do you think would be most prudent?
Start with the supply lines.
That's a grand idea. They've been unloading cargo using the smaller rowboats. If you can destroy their rowboats and all the cargo they've dropped, that would slow them down. I'll stay and keep an eye out for their leader.
on, you stiff-necked fool. What possible interest would I have in spying on this pathetic little outpost you got here?
You see, that is precisely the kind of thing a spy would say, particularly when she was caught creeping around near our camp.
Tell me this then, Sir Wisdom. What exactly would I be wanting to learn? How you scratch your arse in an iron suit?
Ha! Trying to distract me with insults, eh? But it won't work.
Took your sweet time getting here. I was sizing up the pirate base until this suspicious sod nabbed me. Can you tell him I'm not a spy? Yeah, very funny.
Ah, well. If you know her, then I suppose that we could give her another chance. But I'll have my eye on you, young lady.
Better keep your eyes to yourself, unless you want them poked out.
Bravo, my bold friend! I feared the pirates would overwhelm you, but it seems you are nigh unstoppable. And I suppose if you're willing to vouch for Miss O'Malley, we'll give her the benefit of the doubt. For the moment, at least. The woman claims she snuck into the pirates' den and there are hundreds within. But can we really trust her? After all, she is a pirate herself.
Yeah, she's on our side.
Very well then. If she's to be believed, the source of this plague on our lands may well be inside. You'll have to hear her account yourself. If you're willing to venture into the den on her word, then so be it. We'll hold this position, but be wary. The pirates were fierce even before becoming lost.
Have you ever met such coordinated pirates? It's like they went to school or something. How will people ever find their way to Bridewin if they can't even survive this beach? I was a baby and an absolute terror. Folks here say I used to leap out from behind trees and startle them. My bag had a fleur-de-lis, and I spoke a little French back then.
Hey, Fleur de Lis, you sound royal.
Royal? Ha! Hardly. I just want to make these pirates cry for their mothers. If only they didn't have so many weapons and barrels of gunpowder.
Let's use the barrels against them.
Oh, what a good way to turn the barrels on them. Sneak up on the pirates, light their barrels, and then boom! Pirates blown to pieces! I'll keep watch here and make sure no one foils our grand plan.
Well now, I do hope you straightened everything out with Sir Pain in me arse. I tried to tell that sod, if you want to defeat these pirates, I know the way.
You were spying on the pirates?
Not spying so much as taking a measure of the place. Heard there were pirates up here and thought they might be sitting on some valuable loot. And they've got some loot, sure enough. But they don't even seem to care about it. I guess that's what happens when you lose your soul.
What are you doing then?
I'll tell you. But if you go in, I'll be expecting some treasure in exchange for my information. I worked hard for it after all. So here it is. There's a glowing altar in there, and the bastards are drawn to it like flies to a carcass. Smash the damn thing, and I bet they'll all buzz off.
It's worth a try.
For someone like you, maybe. Not for me. But hey, don't forget our deal. Snatch me up some valuables in there, and we'll be that much closer to getting a ship.
gunpowder barrels. Had Sir Payne witnessed this, he might have even made you a squire.
Is that how you become a squire?
Oui, Sir Payne sees the spark of a knight in me. I have to train more, and fight more, and impress the regent. But you'll see, I become a knight soon. Then everyone will call me Sir Ash.
Well, now look who made it in and out of the pirates' den safely. I knew you could do it. Unlike this sod. Tell me, did you find that glowing altar?
Found it and destroyed it.
See there, we make a good team. I go in first, all sneaky like, and get the lay of the land. Then you follow up with force, taking care of business. Of course, for a partnership, it's vital all parties profit in a venture.
Yeah, I got you some loot.
Now that's a right decent friend. This'll get me a bit closer to securing my ship. And Sir Payne and me ears let slip that the Knight Regent wants to hire scouts. I'd say that job has my name on it. So I'll see you back in Pridewin.
Alright then.
No surprise there. Miss O'Malley gets what she wants and disappears. I do hope your courage accomplished more than padding her coin purse.
None of your
I can
concern,
only
bruh.
Imagine the filth you had to wade through to reach the heart of the pirate's den. Did you find the foul sorcery Miss O'Malley claimed was there?
Yeah, I was drawing them.
Interesting. Perhaps that's why we're seeing even fewer of the scoundrels coming ashore than before. This revelation should be taken back to the Knight Regent with all haste.
Alright, let's get going then.
I must keep vigil here. Ensure these scoundrels don't attempt any further incursions to the south. You must go alone and go quickly. Use the spirit shrine to return to Pridewin. It's a bit jarring, but time is of the essence.
They have night and day scales in this game. The sun's starting to go down. I did not know that. I don't know. I'm enjoying this. This is a good MMO. Especially if like you're a single player. I'm enjoying it and I haven't been able to play with anyone yet, so I'm pretty sure it's only even better if you actually have like people to play with. But for like just a single player ARPG, this is decent. No complaints. I usually am like very, oh, I wasted $60, but I'm enjoying this. And I can tell it's going to be a long time before I get anywhere near done with it, so that's my biggest thing, is I want to be able to get some time out of the game, especially if it's $60 freaking dollars. There's a lot of people playing too. That was another big thing that was keeping me from buying right away, was I didn't know if there was going to be a lot of people, but everywhere I go there's people. So, it's a good sign.
Oh, yeah. I can feel the party coming on already. We got wine and honey cakes. It's gonna be a feast.
Cool. here.
That's a fine-looking sword, Rajal Zadok. You would almost rival the swords in Syria. I'm not surprised. It's what I've come to expect from you.
I learned from the best, bruh.
Drop by at the tavern any time you want to drink, all right? I'll tell you stories of the High King Artorius you wouldn't believe.
I have to confess, seeing you return brings me a great deal of relief. I need people I can trust, now more than ever.
Heard
In
that,
fact,
sister.
your enterprising friend, Grace O'Malley, was here. She drives a hard bargain, but I am strongly considering her offer.
What offer?
Grace says she was with you up north, and the pirates were rallying to some strange altar. Is it possible it's connected to the tablet from the mine? Exactly. She's been studying the fragments you brought back from the mine for a while. Surely she's learned something. If so, I would ask you to work with Moira to follow up on any leads. I, unfortunately, must attend to less pleasant matters.
Can you tell me what they are?
Yes, you've earned that right. I must soon deal with Minister Locknear's disrespect head-on. He's avoiding me, and there are things he must answer for. I must handle this myself, though. You should seek out Moira straight away. Dealing with this plague of lost is the kingdom's highest priority.
Oh, just the person I was hoping to see. Comparing the tablet fragments to other stonework from the region, I believe I found where it came from. I know you've just returned from the north. If it's true that the pirates are indeed all lost, did you see anything similar to the tablet?
There was an altar.
Well, it's hard to say for sure, but it's possible it comes from the same place. The ancient ruins of Caladan in the Eastern Wood. Caladan, and indeed all the ruins of Aternum, are shrouded in centuries, if not millennia, of unsolvable mysteries.
We should at least investigate it.
Of course, and you are better suited than I am. Before you go, however, let me tell you what we do know of the ancients that once walked these lands.
Aternum's ruins tell the tale of a magnificent civilization that once dominated the island. Its architects, the ancients, discovered or possibly created the energy we call Azos. In the millennia that followed, humanity came from countless prehistoric cultures: Sumeria, China, Egypt, and more. They were called to explore the sea, summoned by the ancients to this island. These early arrivals worshipped the ancients as gods. They toiled under the ancients' guidance, building hundreds of monuments and towers. But humanity's savage nature could not be tamed. Wars broke out, and amid the chaos, corruption first appeared. To combat this new menace, the ancients imbued a chosen few with gifts. These heroes were granted monumental powers and life eternal. The wars raged on for centuries, and the ancients blessed entire armies. But most of the human vessels degraded into mindless skeletal warriors. Those wars ended millennia ago, and the ancients disappeared. But their haunted guardians still protect the ruins, oblivious to the fact their cause has long since lost its meaning.
Now you know why most on Aternum avoid ruins at all costs. I myself have only visited Caladan once, but if we're to find answers, that's where we'll be.
I'm gonna go right away.
You're a brave soul, but don't go too deep. There are unspeakable dangers down there. Stick to the surface. That's where our tablet came from. Go, now.
Yes, ma'am. Alright guys, we're getting pretty close to our hour mark. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this one off and grab a bite to eat, and then I'm gonna go ahead and stream another one. So I'll see you guys here in a little bit. Appreciate you checking in, and I'll see you on the next one.